3, 2, 1.
Good morning,
London. You gotta do it at the same time. Why are you saying it so quickly? 3, 2, 1. Good morning, London. We're gonna try that one more time without you. Good morning, London. I am here in London for my very first time visiting, traveling, experiencing with EF Ultimate Break, who is the sponsor of this video and has brought this video to you because they sent me here. It is currently 8:25 a.m. London time, and we need to be ready to leave the hotel at 8:45 because we're doing all the touristy things in one early morning / early afternoon. Also, we have a guest.
Good morning, London.
Hello, you can say it.
Cheers.
Cheerio, we need to go eat. Before we leave, we need to do our honorary fit check. I have on this top from Urban, skirt is from Garage, my shoes are Adidas Sambas, and then I have my shoelaces in them that are cheetah print, and then I have my black bagoo bag, which is packed to the brim with camera stuff. It's your turn. Head to toe.
I have an Levi Rugby, Abercrombie, Nation Jello.
Period. We basically have the same shoes on. Our shoes are just different tax brackets. I said that I wanted to try very traditional English breakfast while we were here, so there are in fact beans on this plate. I don't know what the beans are in. They taste like Bush's baked beans. They taste like Bush's baked beans.
Still not eating that for breakfast.
The streets are saying have to put them in, like put the sausage together, put the hash brown together. It's definitely a collection of foods.
To kick off our first full day in London, we decided to head underground to the London Metro, which unironically is called the Underground, to the main city center, kind of downtown area of London, to do some sightseeing and learn more about London's history from its scientists, artists, while also seeing some touristy things such as the guards changing, Big Ben, the Ferris wheel. And after about 2 hours of walking, it was about that time to grab some lunch because we were all getting pretty hungry, so we split off from our group and decided to head to Joe and the Juice.
Just finished our guided tour of London. We basically have a bunch of free time after that, and he was getting hungry, and we tried to find this place called Fred here in like the very tourist area of London just to find something to hold us over for a couple more hours before we decided on what we want for dinner. But we stumbled upon this place called Joe's Juice, Joe and the Juice, something like that. Grabbing something small because it's currently 1:32, and as much as I would have liked that English breakfast to hold us over for longer, we also didn't have that much time to eat. Basically did our only like obligation for London, which was the guided tour. We also did the London Eye, but I really want to do London Eye to sit down. We were walking around for like what, 2 hours? 2 hours straight. That's fine, I don't mind a walk, but like walking is walking. And one thing about people over here that I noticed, they walk so fast. I don't know what it is. I mean, they walk with purpose, and I love that. Like, let's pick up the pace, but they walk so fast. I felt like I was like a few strides behind a really slow jog.
Post-pressed sandwiches at Joe and the Juice, I decided that I wanted to go back to more of these sightseeing areas of London. This is a brand trip for me at the end of the day, so I had some content to get. We headed back to the hotel and noticed we were passing a blank street, so we stopped to get some matcha.
We just stopped at Blank Street for a little bit of a matcha break on the way back to our hotel because we don't have anything planned till dinner, and I went in Blank Street earlier today, forgot about it, then I was like, oh, I can go for matcha, and then we didn't get it, so I made him get off the train and get it. So this will be his first time getting Blank Street. I had it for the first time in New York. As you saw, I've been thinking about it ever since. Huh?
And if you didn't, there's beef.
And if you did, yeah, if you didn't, there's beef.
Interesting, it's good though.
Oh my god. That's you. I like mine better.
This is good too.
If you like the taste of matcha, you probably won't like this, but if you like a good beverage and you're fine with sacrificing the quality of the matcha as long as the beverage is good, you would like this. I like this. It's good.
Have you had the like plain matcha yet?
No, I haven't had their plain
So
matcha
that's
yet.
what you gotta try first.
Yeah, we can go tomorrow. This matcha looks awful, but I promise it tastes good.
It's because it's mixed.
No, it's because their matcha to milk ratio was like really off, but it tastes like strawberry shortcake, but it's good. Like, I like it.
1 2-hour nap later, we headed to this ramen place in London called Hakata that I found on TikTok, and also had amazing reviews on Google for just a really early dinner. We were really tired, so this was pretty much the last thing that we did. This was the one and only ramen place we visited in London, and it was pretty solid. It doesn't beat my at-home favorite Yoshi, but for what it was in the pricing, I was thoroughly impressed, and that was London day 1. The next morning, we decided to get up at a better time than we did before because we were fully rested for our full free day in London. I really wanted to go to this really popular neighborhood called Notting Hill because we really were in need of some good breakfast. We stopped at this place called Egg Break to get our first bite to eat for the day.
We just got to breakfast for the day. We're at this place called Egg Break. Yes, we did find it on TikTok. I hate to act like that, but we did, and it looks delicious. We were just seated, not a long wait because it's only 2 of us. I just got my bev. I got a chai latte. This is so cute. Okay. It's okay. Definitely have had better ones, but it's so small to where I'm gonna drink it anyway. Now, if it was like huge, like American size small, I wouldn't have finished it. But I can finish this, no problem.
When it comes to me personally, things that always stick out for my vacations is the food. And when I tell you that this was probably the best dish for brunch that I have ever had in my life, I got a stack of pancakes, and if this visceral reaction, I immediately had to share. Like, if that doesn't tell you how good it was, I do not know what to tell you. This was easily a 15 out of 10, and I dream about these pancakes to this day. After brunch, we walked over to Blank Street just so I can get my daily little matcha fix. Got the same thing as yesterday, strawberry shortcake matcha, which is my personal Blank Street go-to. And after that, we walked deeper into the Notting Hill neighborhood, which is a very popular neighborhood here in London, especially for tourists because of the views, the shops, and the people there were just super nice. We did some thrifting in terms of clothing. Didn't have much luck, but we walked over to this vintage jewelry store because I was actually looking for a bathroom, but this actually made me stumble upon my first ever vintage watch that I have fallen in love with. And after walking around for a little bit more and getting some souvenirs for ourselves as well as our family members, we decided to head over to a different part of London because I needed some camera gear and I needed it badly. We just walked past like a group of policemen and we were looking for their guns, like the guns on the hip. Either they don't carry them as often as they do in the States, or they actually like concealed carry. It's just been so interesting seeing policemen here because they're just so, I can't even say chill, but like just not seeing them stick and blicked up is honestly shocking. I know they probably have their fair share of acting plum fools here. Walking to a shopping center, I cannot find my extra DJI battery as well as my DJI mic. I lost the entire like case. I brought it to Florida. I remember bringing it back to Florida. I mean, back to North Carolina from Florida. I remember that. And then I just haven't seen it since then. And it's been 2 months. I hate to say it's lost, so I'm just gonna go replace the mic, the battery, and the carrying case if they have it. After a bit of walking, the DJI store that I was looking for was actually in a shopping mall. I went ahead and decided that we were gonna spend an hour or 2 here. Not have the mic, but they did have the battery handle, so I went ahead and got it. And I'll just keep using my phone for audio when I feel like it. If I don't, I apologize in advance. This morning, when somebody was ironing my clothes, I had the temperature way too high on the iron, and he burned my shirt.
Don't sound like me.
And then I went to stretch out the burn wrinkles and ripped it. So we're gonna step into Zara and see if I can find another shirt because I packed exactly everything I needed. And I don't mind washing clothes and re-wearing them, but the chances of me finding a laundromat is very, not slim, but you know, just not as easy as it probably should be. We're usually not big mall people, but when I tell you I was so impressed with not only this mall that we were in, but the selection of clothes that they had to offer. After spending about an hour in Urban Outfitters, I found a bunch of cute little things that I am adding to my fall staple wardrobe. For example, this green sweater, which I was thinking about the entire time trying to figure out how I was going to style it, and it's become one of my favorites. After this, a few hours later, we decided to head to dinner because we were getting hangry again, and we had probably the second best dish that we had in London, which was this beef ragu pasta. After this, I needed something sweet because funnily enough, I started my period this day. I know, so lucky of me. Started heading back to the hotel after our cookie and somehow ended up in Chinatown. Smells great, looks great, lively, amazing, stunning. Despite it being our last day, I feel like it was a really jam-packed one, and I was really happy with how our day really went. It's time for the haul of the century. We've been back at the hotel for what, 2 hours now? But we had been, sorry, there's something in my eye. I'm gonna have lashes progressively come off as this haul goes on because I didn't really like this set, and I'm gonna redo them tonight before we head off to our next city, which I will reveal later. We were out from about 11:40 to 7:40. 11:40 a.m.
to 7:40 p.m. And I don't know if you're good at math, but that's about 7 or 8 entire hours of nothing but non-stop moving, chatting, engaging with one another, being around other people. And when I say we came back, as the British would say, absolutely knackered. In this vlog, I wanted to show you what we got today on our whole London trip between yesterday and today. Sorry mom, we always try to get a shot glass from every country that we visit. So we got this London, England shot glass. It's very British, very London. Big Ben is on it, telephone pole, double-decker bus, a man in red suit. It's a soldier, right?
Looks like it, yeah.
That's what they're called though, right? Period. Been here for 3 days and still don't know what the people in the red suits are called. Also, I have 3 nieces and I was put on the quest to, if I see cute little knickknacks for my nieces, to go ahead and get them for their bedroom. So that's exactly what we did. Starting off strong, we saw these cute handmade little sunflower things, and I thought these were perfect for 3 little girls. For my twin nieces, I got them 2 little bears that they're going to physically and verbally harass. And then the oldest sissy, who you guys know, got the coolest gift of them all, also a piece of decoration. We got her this little telephone booth thing. She really loves Spider-Man. I don't know if she's seen Far From Home yet, but when she does, she's gonna gag when she sees Spider-Man in one of these things. And also this is like a piggy bank as well, so she can count her little money. I got a bunch of postcards. I think for these 6 it was like $5, so I was like, why not? They're really cute. I want to also start collecting postcards from all the places that I visit, because I think this just really says a lot about what the city has to offer, what it's like, and also it can help an artist. So why would I not? This isn't really a souvenir, but for the first time in the entire duration that I've known that man back there, we've never done a photo booth together, and they had a photo booth in the Urban Outfitters that we went into today. So we did the photo booth for the first time and we got 3 strips for about $5. I went into today hoping that I could find some cool watch because I really need jewelry. And lo and behold, the first vintage retro jewelry shop we go into, I find the cutest silver watch. I think this ran me about, how much was this? 140 USD, 120 pounds, 120 pounds. But I literally saw this in the window and thought this was just like the cutest thing on the planet, and it fits me so well, and it goes with the nails. I mean, I'm just a silver girl through and through. This is just too cute. I don't have any watches that I really am in love with or fit properly, considering this one is so close to my size. I just need a couple links taken off and it'll fit magnificently. So baby's first big girl watch. I am really, really, really happy about that because that was the one thing that I absolutely wanted to get today. So I kind of win, per usual. Okay, now we're moving on to the stuff that's like not tourist related. I've never been to a Golf Wang store, so I went to my first ever one and got a shirt, of course. Got a sticker with my purchase with the Golf Wang address in London. And then I got a Golf Wang postcard as well. And then a Don't Tap the Glass postcard as well. I wanted it to be somewhat London related so I can kind of tell where it's from and it kind of has a backstory or whatever. But I got this green t-shirt with Princess Diana on it. I mean, what is more London than Princess Diana? I really wanted this shirt instead because it seemed more like me, but honestly, Princess Diana, the people's princess, where do you think we got that from? She's iconic, and rest in peace to her, honestly. I don't want to say we did damage at Urban because we actually really didn't. I only got 4-ish things from there. I ended up getting this really cute graphic tee that says Dalston on it, something about the London League. Don't know what it is, but it's a cute shirt and I wanted it, so I bought it. I did in fact get that green sweater that I saw and was like pining over. Next thing I got from Urban was just this cute little graphic t-shirt with some cherries on it. It's a Levi's graphic t-shirt, so I know it is of somewhat great quality. I got this really cute brown BDG purse. I thought this was really cute. It's like a medium size purse. All that being said, tonight is our last night here in London, so we have to pack up all our things because we are taking the train to our next destination, which is Paris, France. Now, Paris is notorious for a lot of things in which I not want to confirm nor deny till my part of my Euro summer trip is concluded, but just know I am dying to get there. With that being said, I'm going to pack up my things and I'm gonna go to bed, and we are going to be on our way to our next city.
Bonsoir, Paris.
Oui, oui. I don't even think you can see us. Oui, oui. Hello. This room, first of all,
dark as hell. Second of all, what is this, honey? Girl, anyways. Bonsoir, oui, oui.
Who in Paris?
Who in Paris? I'm in Paris.